That song came to be.
Let's talk about Crazy.
Sure. So that song, "I Want Crazy," your new single. Where did that song come from? Where is the inspiration?
Well, there's this girl. That's how all the stories for all of my songs end up starting nowadays. But no, I don't know. I watched a movie or something, and it was all about. It was kind of like I left the movie thinking, wow, and it was all about this couple that they're legitimately just like you left the movie going, wow, they were really in love. You know, you're like looking at your buddies and you're just sort of laughing at them because they were crazy, they were nuts, you know. And I realized that, hey, wait a minute, that's what I want, you know, and that's what I feel like everybody wants, you know, at some point or another. And I definitely don't want to speak for anybody, but at least for myself, I love it, you know, when you are in a relationship where everybody kind of looks at you and they're just like, you know, they see a whole different side of you. When you find a whole different side of yourself, you know, the innermost excitement that you've never had about other things, you know, it's like that's when a relationship's worth keeping and worth having. It's like when people look at you like you're crazy. And I felt compelled to tell the story of the long distance relationship too, because that's when typically you see the craziest of things. And I don't know. I tend to have some experience with long distance attempts at a relationship. I won't say relationship, but attempts. Yeah, and I don't know. I felt like that's kind of where a lot of people go, you're nuts. You this is a bad idea. In the way that like you just kind of look back at them and you're like, you just don't know, man. It's just so good. You just have to be crazy every now and then, you know.
You don't remember the movie, eh?
No, not a whole lot of it. but it's just one of those things. It's just like I don't know. I remember walking into the session, and I think all three of us, you know, I got to write this with Troy Burgess, who I wrote "Wanted" with, and Lori McKenna, who I'm a huge fan of. And I'd never written with her before, and this was the first song the three of us wrote together. Her and I had written together the day before, but this is the first song that the three of us had wrote together. And I loved that it was so quickly written, just like everything else that I feel like Troy and I end up writing. It's very quick, very just, as you say, painless almost. Not that any song is painful, but it was just kind of natural, you know. It's just like we all knew what it was like to sort of
Our song is that we gotta go live on air here, so but that's good. That's good. I'll keep all that, and that's great for the show. And we're about to go live again. Sorry about that.
Love it. No worries.